driving, a semi beside him, another semi beside him, no way to back out and turn. And this is how I woke up. And that's my day starting. My day last night. We had a wonderful live stream on TikTok. 90 minutes plus, almost 100 minutes. Then I spoke to somebody that wanted to buy everything, the trailer and all that. He owned an auction house. So I drove out to meet him. And well, big, huge mistake. I drive all the way out, almost 2 hours, and a quarter tank of gas, a little more than that, well over 100 miles out of my way, one way, and then 100 miles back to where I needed to be today. I go out there, and I'm talking to this guy, start to unload take the tarp off, slide on out here, we start taking the tarp off. You see the air conditioner there, tools there, pop that. We got a toolbox full of tools. I've got a, wireless microphones and a pig nose PA, which every auction house who does outside auction, that's like a gold mine to them. And that's about $500-600 worth of equipment sitting there in those bags. And this guy, I'm telling you, I told him straight up, I've got offers already on the trailer, so he's going to have to step up on that. And I have an agenda and an amount that I need. I said, if you're going to lowball me, I want to consign it in your sale and not. He's like, well, our sales are online. We don't do. I was like, do you do consignments? Yeah. I was like, okay, well, if you're going to lowball me, I warned him 3 times. Don't try to lowball me and steal everything. I need the money. This is everything that I own in the world. I'm leaving America, and this is my money that I need to travel around the world on. And I keep unloading it, unpacking the trailer. He keeps walking around. He starts saying snide comments. Well, this is a little old. Then he starts on, these are Chinese tools. They're Taiwan. I'm like, sir, everything's Craftsman, Snap-on, SKS, Stanley. Everything is American made. There might be a handful of Taiwan. Well, they're not set up in sets. I was like, sir, please shut up. Tell me about sets of tools when I have space restraints. Please, sir, shut your mouth. And I go about another few minutes listening to what he says, and he's getting a little. He's saying the things that I don't like when he starts saying, well, I need to make sure to take care of my bottom line and my profit and make sure to take care of myself. Oh, sir, I don't want to hear about that. I don't care about your profit. All I care about is how much am I going to make. And he's like, well, I'll give you $300 for all of it. I was like, sir, did I hear you correctly? I just told you that I have 2 offers on the trailer. And the cheapest one is $800 to just buy the trailer alone. And I'm looking to get $1,000 out of it. You're offering me $300 for the trailer, the tools. I said, You haven't even bought the toolbox yet, much less the tools. Much less, I was like, you have one more word to say wrong before I start packing this stuff back up, kick everything in reverse, and I don't want to sell anything to you, and I just eat the gas cost. He was like, well, it's a little slow. I was like, don't give me this Biden economics. I mean, I don't care if you're whatever. You must fucking think the world of Camilla to think that I'm going to let you steal from me. Well, he's like, I need to make my profit. I was like, I need to make my profit and make sure that I'm taken care of. I don't care about you and your profit. You told me that, I told you how much I wanted, that you need to bid me up in the $3,000 to $5,000 range for what's on the trailer, and what's in the car, and excluding the snakes. And he was like, well, the best I could do is maybe stretch it to 400. I'm like, please don't talk to me. Don't say another word to me again. I said, sir, are you a serious buyer or are you a clown? And at that point, he got offended. I was like, sir, he took a step towards me. I was like, sir, I'm bipolar. I've got over a dozen 5150s for attacking people. And I'm going to tell you right now, you take another step towards me like that, and you're going to greatly regret it. I was like, I'm going to tell you real nicely, get in your car and leave. I'm not selling you anything at this point. It is not for sale to you anymore. Your money is not good anymore. You're not good enough to buy my stuff. And he just kind of looked at me, and I was like, I looked at him. I was like, sir, right now, I'm about to explode. I'm doing everything possible to not have a bipolar attack, and just quite honestly punch you in the throat and walk away and not think twice about it. So, sir, please get in your vehicle and leave. Nothing is for sale to you. Your money is not good enough for me. And he's like, well, I should call the police. I said, for what? You trying to be a thief? Sir, leave. Get out of my face and never talk to me again. And that is how my evening. And I didn't even want to spend time in that town. You know, it was almost midnight. And because it was after 9 p.m. by the time I shut up and got off TikTok Live, because it's kind of my therapy. And I was feeling good. I was feeling loved. I had a couple thousand people view me. I had likes and everything, and people were saying nice things to me. And then, you know, I thought I was doing good. This guy texts me back about my ad, wants to buy everything. He sees that I have the toolbox listed for $250. I've got random tools, $50 here, $50 here for a handful of this, handful of that, $100 for a set of tools there listed. You know, and I got CO2 tanks that are normally $150 a piece. I've got them listed for $100 a piece. Buy 3, get the regulator for free. And he just completely insulted me and thought that he was going. He's like, well, it looks like you gotta take it. Sir, I don't gotta take anything. The only thing I gotta do is get my ass to Hong Kong and get the woman of my dreams in my life and have my life back in order. And that includes not letting you steal from me. I was like, at this time, you need to get in your truck immediately. You are in physical danger. Sir, please, sir. You are in physical danger if you say another word. I'm telling you, I am off my bipolar meds, and you have triggered me. This is the third warning. And I did my very best. At that point in time, I stopped talking to him. I started putting the tarp back on the trailer and packing it up. He's like, aren't you gonna finish? I was like, get the hell out of here, you stupid bitch, now! And at that point in time, we were at the AutoZone, and evidently I was loud enough for the management and a couple of employees to come out. I told them what happened, and the guy's still standing there, won't leave, thinking that I'm gonna sell him stuff. And I'm like, at this point in time, the manager of the AutoZone talks to me. He's like, well, what's the malfunction? I tell him what's going on. I had the ad in the paper, and we agreed to meet here. This was his meeting spot that was halfway in between where I was at and where he was at, and where we both knew what it was, and was able to uncover this and possibly get this transaction to happen. And I told him it was between $3,000 and $5,000. And he wasted my time and my money driving all the way out there and all the way back, thinking that he's going to be a clown and steal everything and knock a zero off and try to steal it for $300 to $500 instead of $3,000 to $5,000. I was like, if he walked in my house and tried to do that, by rights, I could shoot his ass, because that's theft. That's just stealing. I was like, will you please remove him from your premises and get him out of my face? At this point, I'm agitated. I'm got that bipolar, trying to keep it under control. And he's like, you are heavily. I was like, yeah, I'm about ready to punch him in the throat and watch him fucking choke and aspirate on his own fucking larynx. Now, I need to pack my stuff up and leave. I don't want to be here. I don't want to look at him. Will you please ban him from the premises and get him the holy hell out of my face? And he's just still standing there. And this is I'd say the 11th time that I told him nothing is for sale to him, that his money is not good enough. And at this point in time, two of the AutoZone employees stand in front of me, in between me and him. And I look at these guys, so it's like, dude, if you're going to stand there and play defense, I don't know if you're on my side, his side, whatever, but I need my shit packed up and go. So I tell you what, y'all all puffed up and everything, hold this rope. I said, I'm gonna bounce. You fucking do what you're doing and do it well. Because I tell you what, if this all goes sideways, I ain't got nothing to lose. So they kind of looked and did a little chuckle, because I'm agitated. And, you know, he leaves, and manager of the AutoZone is like, dude, you need a beer, you need a joint, you need something. Dude, I heard most of this, what was it, the loud, elevated version of the conversation. Evidently, I was loud enough that they heard me inside the AutoZone. And this is the problems I'm having with this biting world that we're living in, this America that we're living in right now. How everybody is just wrong. I mean, this is not right. And to find an auction house on the West Coast, I haven't found one that, besides auto auctions, there's no personal property auctions, just that world's ruined. And flea markets out here, like I said, the last one got canceled, and there's another one in Grants Pass on the 17th. I got that signed up to go do that. You know, so I drive all the way back down because at this point I'm like, I'm supposed to go to Lake Egret to just go swimming and hang out and do kind of a chilled thing. So I get back, it's late, and I wake up, it's like I'm ready to head out and get on the road, and I've got a semi beside me, a car has pulled in front of me, I'm in the truck and trailer parking, and then I've got another semi on the other side of me. So now I'm sitting here trapped and blocked in. This car decided to come up the wrong way and block me in. So I'm trying to stay calm. So instead of yelling at that person or having that, I took 13 out, made 13 her breakfast. I fed her, and I decided to make a video to calm down. And now I'm gonna make my breakfast, give 13 some doggy hugs, and we're gonna hopefully just take a day off. I've been trying to raise money, and it's frustrating me. My brother gave me the money that I borrowed from him. He gifted that back to me, so I'm gonna take $20 of that, and I got food stamps today. Well, technically that's how I got food. I went and got it last night after midnight when they posted on my card. And I'm going to chill. I'm gonna try to get a few minutes in, talk with Maisie this morning, find a Wi-Fi spot, and I'm gonna go hiking or swimming or something, just spend some time with my dog. And well, I'm gonna let her go out and go potty because you hear her, she's making that noise.